All right. So hi, welcome to the class of Introduction Probability and Statistics for 2022. And my name is first. Oh, and we will see my presentation in a moment. Is here. But first of all, let's take a tour on this app first, so we can see what we are going to use for this class. So if you go to Teams, I guess we are all in Teams because we are meeting. So you see like 5 sections, but we are gonna use only 3. So the first one is the general one, which is we are in right now. You can see like past recording or past lecture, past chats, I guess. Yeah, I think you can see chats there. Nothing much there. But let's go to the main one, which is the class notebook. So for the class note, first of all, I have all the lectures in the folder, but I'm gonna post one just before the class, or maybe the week before. You can use that. There are 2 places you can find the notes. First, you can find them in yeah. You can find them in general. And that's how to find. You have to go to general and then go up to the top tab to the files. Click there. You can still see class materials. Maybe I think I should move them out. And there it is. That's the lecture note. You'll move them out of the folder. So you can see the lecture notes right away. Let me just upload a new one. Yeah, there it is. Nothing happened? Oh, there it is. Oh, actually, yeah. I should just upload everything. Seven, 8, 13. That's all the lecture notes. Alright. There they are. So that's the first place you can find the lecture notes, which you can of course download them in advance. You are welcome to and use them however you want. I think you can also take a look at the file on Teams, but that doesn't seem to be convenient. As you can see, it's blank for some reason. Yeah, I guess maybe you should download them all. Throw it somewhere. Yeah, here, download. Yeah, so that's the first place. Right? And they are just blank lecture notes where it is supposed to be. Not sure open anything, but I hope they work. Right? If you download them and yeah, there it is. It works. Just slow. Anyway, that's the first place. I just the lecture notes with a white background, and you can also find another one, which is the one I'm using to teach. So if you go to class notebook, the top tab on the left here, you should be able to be directed to OneNote. This is kind of a nice feature for Microsoft Teams and also for the OneNote because we have what we call class notebook. You can think of them as like a stack of notebooks. So you can find welcome. I don't think you need one. So let me just remove that permanently. Okay, and here it is the lecture note. This is what you're gonna see on the screen. And you can also see them later. This one for the first class. And you can see they are black. I set it up so you the actual copy is the white background and the the one I teach in class is has black background and white text. So the color is flip. So if you want to see my handwritings or maybe some extra stuff I put it in there, you can find them here. And you may notice there are names on the left as well. So these are your notebooks. They are not required, but and I'm not sure. Maybe it might work for some projects or something. But for now, we yet maybe we will for quizzes. Yeah, but for now, you can ignore that. Ignore them all. So this is the only thing you might need in the class notebook in the top tab. Okay, and then we have assignments, which is of course I am gonna post assignments. Nothing there yet, but I think we're gonna have one at the end of this class for the next week's homework. And then we have grades. That's the overall grades for the class. Oh yeah, and since we use Teams, the nice thing about using Teams and not Zoom is that we can see the grades in I guess in real time. Or we can both see the grades from the assignments in something that yet. But let me create one so you can see what it's assignment. I guess gonna be like homework. Oh, don't panic yet. That should be something for next week, not for now. The beginning of the class. Nice. 3 and then assign. And yeah, there it is. It should appear. Go there and submit, and I can see who has it, and I can take a look and grade. Okay, so that's what we are gonna use every week to track the grades and to track the assignments, and then yeah, okay, there it is. Once we have assignment, then you can take a look at your overall grades in the grades tab. The general stuff. I think that's all. There are also 2 more tabs. Reflect. I'm not sure what it is. I think so. Maybe let's try something fun. Oh, I see. I see. Ah, okay. So I guess that's a nice feature for. Oh, yeah, let's yeah let's do it for fun. How are you feeling today? Oh, and by the way, I think I set this up to be anonymous, so free to express yourself. Maybe see. And finally, I think that there's the insights tab which you can ignore for now or forever. So I think that's pretty much it for what we're gonna use for this class. Right. Oh, and also that's one more thing, and I think the department like kind of didn't see my link. That besides Teams, which we use, and we're gonna also have the Discord for the kind of, let's say, real time communication, I guess. Taking some time. Good ideas. Oh yeah, I see one person already. Nice. Okay, so here's a Discord. Let me copy the link. It in T. There. Okay, nice. So the link was just posted in the chat. So please go there and get to Discord. If you don't have one, I guess we can use Teams. If you have anything to talk to me, you can go to chat and of course you are free to ping me some messages. But just in case we go to Discord for some, let's say, urgent issues. There's nothing much. This is like the default one. Like there's a homework help tab. There's a session planning. There's a off topic. Those two, I don't know. Yeah, 6 of them. But yeah. Oh, it's green. Yeah, I guess it's. And on again. Yeah, that looks creepy. Oh, okay, I have to switch that. Okay, I hope I'm back. Thanks for the image. That looks. Okay, so that's what we have here. This is for the Teams tour class. So, any questions so far on how to use Teams? If you think you don't want to use Teams for some reason, please let me know. the the health bar of the students. Okay, anyway, what is it called? Okay, somewhat positive, not totally positive like this laughing guy. 8 hours left. Oh, together, Bill. Oh, that's cute. Cute. Optimistic, curious, yet peaceful. We have 5 emotions in class. Okay, I think we finish with the teams stuff. Nice one. And make a meme. Now let's move on to a part of the think, which is the reason we are here, right? We used to learn something new, be useful for your future adventure department. And yeah, hi. Welcome to lecture 1, course overview. So yeah, first of all, who is this guy? Introduce myself for 10 seconds. a long time ago, but yeah, introduce myself again. I'm using my camera. Can you use my camera? Is it on? Oh yeah, I think I can also share my screen. Yeah, you do both. Okay, does it work? Okay, there it is. How many screens do we have? Be two, right? It should be my main camera, which is more face in the bottom right, and also my entire screen on the right. Sure, yeah. Is he gonna be back? Yes, and let's continue to this page. And again, you can find this whole lecture or this whole file, I guess, in the files folder and in the class notebook. All right, so yeah, let me introduce myself one more time. So my name is Kunbut, a Nipon. You can call me first. That's my nickname. Just in case you wanna Google my name or something. It's my Thai name. Feel free to call me first. My email is here. I think you can access that from Teams. Not sure. Let me double check that. Of course, nobody remembers emails anymore. You'll be able to access it somewhere. Go to Teams and click on my face. Somehow. Yeah, there it is. That's my email. Oh, am I using the right one? Anyway, that's my email. In case you want to use the old school emails. But of course you are welcome to contact me via Discord or Teams. So that's three ways you can reach me for any stuff. My main class or my main, let's say, occupation, I guess, is to be a math person. Like, I study math and I'm now a professor at this university, Cambridge, and my main other place, which is not famous, just in case you want to know where I'm from IMUTP, which is from 7, which is pretty far away from the place. So that's my occupation and some hobbies and stuff. I play board games. I have lots of board games in the back, and I think some of the class we will see some board games being used for the class activities. And expect some of that. I love puzzles. I have puzzle page and I play lots of puzzles and escape room. There are only a few escape rooms in Bangkok or like even in Thailand. Most of them have closed during the COVID period. I like that a lot. There are more to play. And some rhythm game, which I haven't played in a long time. It is the serious one. I play some mobile game, which is, just some easy stuff. And yeah, best bakery is croissant. This fact. All right. Next we have. Okay, there it is. What we need for this class. Like we have Microsoft Teams, which is the one we are using right now. We have Discord, which I'll also post a link in chat. And you can use some curiosity and brand. Like please bring both of these to the class. I know it's the morning class, which is kind of early, so maybe you got like 80% something, but that's good enough for the class. And yeah, of course, the stationery notebook, Zoro, or whatever you need to succeed in learning anything. But that's all we need. We also have some extra materials. So first we have the main textbook we use, which is online. If you click the green text, like if you have the PDF version, yeah, click on the green text, take you to there it is, the website. Okay, so this is an online textbook, which is free, of course, and very nice. You can download the whole textbook if you want to. That's a big textbook, 900 pages. Luckily, we are not gonna cover everything. Yeah, for individual chapters, you can go to the left and click View Online or download the app. I haven't used the app yet, but it's a nice one. And yeah, that's it. There are 13 or like 12 chapters. We are gonna cover most of this, but not in details. So we're gonna touch the first chapter, sampling and data. Oh, maybe I should. Okay, there it is. Yeah. We may go to the first chapter, introduction, for maybe 2 or 3 sections. But what we are gonna cover next week, not this week yet. This is just the course review. You see, like second chapter, not all 8 subsections, but maybe it's 3 or 4, and so on. And so we're gonna use this book, which is a nice book. If you go there, you can see preface, some nice picture, class objectives, what we are gonna learn during that week, and buy that. You prefer a hard copy? Also have some collaborative exercise, some note, like some example where you can click show or hide solution, some practice questions at the end of each chapter, which is where I'm gonna take them and make them go there instead. Okay, there it is. At the end of each chapter, there are key terms, chapter review. Let's go through them then. The key terms, like a dictionary, I guess, some new words that we learn and that are important. You can see informed consent. Next we have chapter review. It's I guess something you need to read before taking test. What we learn in the first section of the chapter in 2 sentences, which is kind of nice. Some paragraph for the second chapter. Then we have practice. They also have solutions for the odd number. Click on the 13 here to take you to the solution, systematic. We have your homework and stuff. So we're gonna use this and I'm gonna post a link to each individual chapter along with the lesson notes, so you can go there and you are welcome to read these things in advance. But I think it's gonna be too big, So that's a textbook, the free text. Okay, that's the first one. Next one. Oh, yeah. My bad. Nobody saw that. It should be on Teams. I changed the one on the top to be Teams, but this part, lecture slides or lecture notes are uploaded, not to be uploaded because I think I upload everything already. So they are already uploaded on Teams. Then we might sometimes we have some lecture recorded one on YouTube channel. And you can follow the link if you have the PDF version. That's my official channel, I guess. We don't have much for this class. But if there is one, I'm gonna post them there. Including this one. The first class, the review. Loaded by the end of the class after we done. And then there's a online course. Is it a nice one? And to be honest, it feels like they you could have used these to learn anything. They have some nice sections. Everything is divided to smaller chunks. Oh, it's loading. Oh. I guess I'm opening too many tabs. But you can look at those. The nice thing about this online these online materials is that they have quizzes. You can try and get immediate feedback. Okay, there it is. Click something like that. Practice 4 questions. Let's go. Just one that. Oh, you have to choose all. Oh anyway. Keep up good work. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, finally. Just one extra material. Like Khan Academy. And then we're gonna use graphing calculator called Desmos. Some of you may have seen that already because that's pretty famous one. Again, if you click on the text, that should take you to this website. Like that. So many things going on here, but if you click the big blue button in the middle, so you can plot graph. You can plot some points, do some computation. Oh, not 4, but like 5. You can do everything pretty much. Right, and again, if there is some special graph or something I have set up beforehand. I'm gonna post them along with the lesson notes during the class. But that's another tool for you. And then they can use apps, I guess. This is what most students use. Like there's this app I'm kind of recommend called Socratic. Or you can use anything. I think there's like Math Helper. And actually you can even use this thing the OneNote like to help you doing math. Like for instance, if you type the square root of 5, and then you highlight them and click the math tab, the upper. Oh yeah, I should only highlight that part. Do math. Evaluate. Yeah, there it is. You can even plot graph. It's the feature I find very convenient. So there you have that y equals to 2x plus a minus 3. You go to math, and they have several options for you. So for x, so for y, and graph. And there it is. You can insert a graph even into the notebook directly. Very nice, I guess. But yeah, feel free to use anything you are familiar with or you like or you have paid already in case they are not free. And finally, we're gonna use some Kahoot or some kind of what's the other one? Mentimeter or some interactive activities in class, which is of course kind of like quiz or some maybe some serious quiz, like for you to reflect or to recall the materials, or maybe some some let's say I'm gonna have you I'm gonna have you take quiz when you have no idea what is going on. Just to see if your basic intuition is correct. But again, they are not graded. Feel free to join to have fun, I guess. I think that's all we need for. Yeah, we took some tours on Microsoft Teams. Some links for other places you might need for this class. It has been an hour almost. Yeah, let me finish this session. Next we have grades. Of course, that's important. How much work are there for this class? Right there, the grades are split into 4 parts. First, we have practice problems, which is what we do in class. And also, which is kind of serve as an attendance. Because I'm not checking like your camera or your present in the class. But I'm gonna have I will expect you to submit work at the end of each class. I think that's too small. Let me reset. That's my handwriting. Okay, that's attendance. That is due at the end of each class. So that's the first part. We will see how this goes starting next week. Maybe we don't have anything for this week yet because it's just review and nothing serious yet. But next week we will see how this goes. Next we have homework, which is of course homework. It's something you are supposed to do outside class. Maybe it's something you need to prepare before coming to class right, for the new materials, or maybe it's just some extra problems for that class. If there's something interesting or some extra stuff I want to assign to you. So this is outside side class. The beginning. And again, we will see that I'm starting from, and of course we have exams. So there are two exams. One is a midterm one, which is next week. You can fix the date, September 30 for the midterm. There's a final exam on the final week of the semester. I set it up to be between 21 and 25th, but I believe we can make it 25th. But we have online class and we can set it up any time we want, I believe. But yeah, at worst it should be somewhere during. So that should total to 100. Everything we need to get an A or at least passing grades, I guess. Yeah, that's the 4 sections, and some breakdown on each section. Like for the practice problems. This one is worth 3 points each week. It's a lot, I guess, out of 100. And so please make sure you come. Or if you can't for some reason, please contact me or say something in advance and we can arrange something for you. And also, even if you miss the class, like for any reason, you are allowed to submit late within a week, like after class, like for up to 2 points, like for a small penalty, or you can think of it as like a small fee. Right, let's say that's the first class. And since there are 12 weeks, yeah, let me break it down a little bit. So we have there are 16 weeks for this semester. The 8 and the 16 are exams. No classes, no assignment during those 2 weeks. Then we have this week. This is review. And I think it's there. Let me go back to my lecture. This one is also another, I think it's recap of what we have learned so far. So during those 4 weeks, we don't have homework or problems. That means we are left with 14 weeks. Oh, actually 12 weeks. Yeah, because it's 16 minutes 4, right? 7 and then 14. These are where you come to class and do some assignments in class. So that's the first one. Oh yeah, and after that no submission will be accepted. Just say it right away. Some students expect that you can, somehow submit everything during the semester, like in the last week of the semester, and have a grade everything. But that's kind of not how anything works, not how you learn anything. So yeah, the deadline is a week after the class. You miss it for some reason. And and of course, if you have COVID or have a long sickness span at least 2 weeks, yeah, please contact me and let me know. I could make some exception for you. But for now, yeah, at within a week. That's the first part. Right. As long as you come to class every week and do some work, You should be able to get everything. You should be able to get the other points for this part. Then we have homework. Yeah, 2 points. 10 homework in total. Not 12 because I'm not gonna assign them every week. Like for instance, I'm not gonna assign them in the first week because we have nothing to work. So it would be funny to have homework, right? And also after the midterm, because again, like you took the midterm on the next week, and then there's nothing to do on the ninth week. Right? So these 2 weeks are uh, removed or are skipped. So homework are in week 3 to 7 and then 8 to 14. Homework 2 points each. 2 points each for 10 homework in total. So that should be 20 points for you. And again, you are allowed to submit late for any reason after the deadline for up to 1 point. And then after that, no submission is accepted. And lastly, midterm and final exams. All I can say is good luck. Nothing much. Oh yeah. before the midterm and the final, I will give you reviews. Yeah, review. There it is. Oh, I can also upload that to the. Yeah, let's just do that. Midterm and final, I guess. Just an extra recap. Like on the topics we have studied so far before the midterm, and some practice problems you might encounter during the midterm. So that's the review part. But yeah, otherwise, good luck. Okay, so those are the points, all the points you can get for the class. And okay, there's something missing there. There's something missing here, right? How do you submit all this work? So you can use any convenient method you prefer. You can use pen and paper or pencil and paper. You prefer some physical object. You can write on your tablet or in any of your favorite app. You can type on docs. I mean, this is not recommended because when you have to type like some math, like square root, sigma, or all those things, it's gonna take you like 1 minute to find the symbol. Whereas if you write, you can just write those symbols yourself. But yeah, you are welcome to use that. Or Photoshop. I think some of you like it is interestingly some of you use like Photoshop or AI or in any like, image processing app to take lecture notes. Maybe because that's what you need. That's what you use every day already. Yeah, that works, I guess. As long as you can convert any of these works to the file or files in a common format that I can open, of course, which is PNG, JPEG, Google Docs, or PDF, or and so on. As long as you don't submit something like .ai, .pst, which I have to download, and you are welcome. And oh yeah, again, that's not Classroom. My bad. That's Teams. Nobody saw that. There's some extra, not requirements, but extra requests. If possible, please submit everything in a single file. If you submit it in like 5 files, I have to click on 5 of those, and it takes a while to upload to refresh one, to go back and forth between different files. So please make it a single file. If you take photos on on your physical paper, there are some apps that you can use to convert them into a single PDF file. You can convert all those photos in single PDF file. Or like cam scanner, or any app you have. Convert them. That's some request. Again, not requirement. But for everything else, I can. For everything else, there should be a single file, with other works inside the file. So that's fine. Oh, and yeah, and extra. This is like actually requirement, like not request. If you upload a photo, please correct the orientation. Make sure I'm reading. Make sure I don't have to like tilt my head to read your work. Because somehow Microsoft Teams doesn't have, the feature that you can rotate them in Teams itself. I think Google Classroom has one. Teams. So that's how you submit your work. Right, and oh yeah, grades. We use this grading scale. F. Well, let me double check that if they change anything, but I'm pretty sure that's what we use. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's what they would like to ask for your cooperation on grading criteria standardization to make our grading system comparable with DigiPen's. Oh, okay, I see. That's what they mean. Oh, this is what I use already. Just in case, I guess. You get an A if you get at least 90 points. each step has an interval of 5 points. 4, I guess, if you write it down. And if you want to pass, you need at least 60. And there's some note here. Oh, just in case, yeah. Are you all first and second year? Anyone of you on the third or fourth year? Guess not. It's all yeah, there's no exception then. Right, and yeah, that's exactly an hour. So I think it's a good time to take a break. Let me stop.